And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a 1st down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
19 Tigers, go!
looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Irving. Runs through the contact. And he is out up around the 15-yard line.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now it's Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. That's good for 28 yards.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's Xavier again. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
10 more yards.
We're scoreless after one.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a first and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. This is caught by McMillan. And did he get in? No! They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 45 yards. First and goal at the 1. Hubbard. is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
To kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin this series with a give to Hubbard. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got his receiver. That's BUCCZ. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hubbard. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Handoff running left, Irvin. He spins free. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Practice. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another first down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
Got a man, that's Leggett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First down, Panthers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll find McMillan here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 9, 2nd and about a yard. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now they send a running back in motion right. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Emeka Egbuka, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2, and it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. Jackson going to keep it. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
180. 180.
Jackson will throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Get on. 180. Sit on.
Now it's Jackson. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
A 1-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Open man is Barner, the tight end. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when you go and get.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
A run up the middle with Irving. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 109 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Sit on! Sit on! 180! I got him. Sit on!
Here's Jackson to throw. This one left side caught by Collins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
180.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down in inches.
Now third and less than a yard.
So third and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive.
180.
They'll try and run here with Irving. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Irving is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Mark Andrews, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Irving. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end, Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Jackson now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Here's White. They set up the screen. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
To throw again is Jackson. This is White on the screen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson from the shotgun. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rachaad White from 19 yards away. And the Bucs have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down and inches. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that 2nd catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more. And he'll Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
13.
They'll start the drive with a hit to right. And not much there. Maybe a yard up in the 24.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Jackson. We'll get this complete to the tight end Barner.
There's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Here's 1st down. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 3 timeouts left. They can use them all if necessary. 1st and 10 here. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
So a 2nd down here, 17 seconds to play. Now a first carry with the fullback. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
3rd down and 12.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard. Jackson will keep it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So the Bucs going to have a chance to go down and win it. They'll get the ball first here in overtime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to say what you're going to do here on second down.
There they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now Jackson. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, fourth down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct, because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
DC, ready? Nice up. Sit on. Sit up.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Alpha, Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Coming up on a 3rd and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert.
Go. 180. Hey, middle.
Throwing. Jackson going to keep it. And it is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of situation, sometimes it's like...
And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
For the Buccaneers.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now a first throw here in overtime. To the left side, he gets this one to BUCCZ. And he'll get this up past the 45. It's a first down, but the tackle comes in bounds.
And the Panthers, first down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. They go play action here on first down. He sets to fire deep. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Down to the final play. That's where we win in this one, a dramatic finish. And I know that the field goal was going to be pretty long, but to not kick the field goal, at least take the chance to win there with 3, what did you think, partner?
You know that in pregame, as he warms up, the kicker gets with the special teams coach, and they figure out a number in both directions, all right, you know, versus wind, no wind, if it's a possibility, whatever it is. And they give a number to the head coach. This is where I'm good from. Between here and here, maybe that wasn't the number he gave him today.
So for the Buccaneers, the perfect season remains intact as they move to a